Hey guys, so starting with voiceover, today we're going to be doing a DTIYs and we're going to be working on this drawing right here. The DTIY we're doing is by Tatani, hope I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, I'm going to work on that and let's get started. So of course erasing the drawing as much as I can before I start going in with my Ohuhu markers. Starting with the last part of the drawing, which is the skin. That's usually what I do. Usually I'll start with the skin, going with the base layer, the midtone, the shadows, and blend it out to the best of my abilities. So yeah, just marking out where the shadows go and trying to mimic where the light will shine and where the shadows will appear on the face. Going in with this pink red color, it was much more saturated than I was hoping, so I did have to go in with the base color and try to blend it out. I think it turned out well in the end. I wasn't really happy with it at first, but I think it works out. Finishing the skin as much as possible, going in with the lips, decided to go with this red color. And the last thing that I decided to work on is the eyes. You can see my head poking out in the lower corner, just ignore that. Going in with the fishes. At first I was going to go straight in with marker for the jacket, but I decided that I want to outline the fish with marker on and then leave it to dry for a bit while I work on other parts of the drawing. It's my first time deciding to do a voiceover. I don't have a script as I'm doing this, just decided to wing it as I go. Going in with the hands. I'm not really an artist that's good at drawing hands, but I decided that for the later half of the year, starting from Inktober, that I was going to push myself to improve on drawing hands. And as you can see, I have a reference to the side of holding the candle. My voice will be going in and out for this voiceover. Again, I'm doing this all off head instead of writing out a script. I'll most likely do that next time. Next time for the next speed paint or whatnot. This drawing did take like about 3 hours or so to complete, mainly because it takes me a while when working with marker portraits. I also tend to get a bit distracted while coloring, so that's why it takes me that long to complete drawings as detailed as this. Going in, coloring the lantern, I don't really have that much range of colors between the yellow and the orange, so the blending isn't as smooth as I would like it to be. I wish Ohuhu will come out with more orange tones, but maybe it's the fact that I only have the 120 set and the 80 set, so maybe it's my limitation in the amount of markers that I have. But I'm hoping that they come out with more orange tones that are like closer to yellow so that I could get like a smoother blend. I heard online that for Ohuhu markers there isn't much colors in between colors that allow you to get a smooth blend as compared to copic markers, but I didn't want to spend money on my first marker set to be copic markers. I didn't want to spend that amount of money, so I decided to start with Ohuhu. Liking it so far, just as I said before, the setback of not having a smooth color transition between the different colors of markers that you're provided with. Also, you might notice throughout the video that the lighting situation might change. It did start to get a little bit darker as the time progressed because it did end up raining later on. Okay, now finally going in with the jacket. The micron pens have dried up by this time, so there wasn't any smudging or smearing. I'm not really sure, but I think it's either the jacket or the hair. I keep saying jacket, I think it's a kimono actually. Between the kimono and the hair, I think it was the kimono that took the most amount of time. This DTIY was the last day to submit it for the challenge was November 30th, but I didn't get to finish this until like December. Procrastination, but that's entirely my fault. It's a bad habit of mine to complete DTIYs until the last minute or after the deadline. But I think that transfers across all projects, not just with drawing, but also with when it comes to crocheting as well. Going in with this brass armor thing, I did try to mimic what I saw in the drawing to try to create that shiny element, but I'm not really good when it comes to stuff like that. But I think I did good. Also, that black thing that you see in the corner that keeps popping in, that's either my hair or that's coming from the jacket. I think it's my hair. think we're gonna end up getting close to the time where my camera dies, so you guys might see like a huge jump in the amount that I've completed, colored in, as compared to around now. So just going in with the last of the clothing, the bands around her neck, eventually the inner shirt that she's wearing, before we eventually move to the hair. I think the hair was the last thing that I colored in, because coloring hair, drawing hair, it's not really my strong point. I think in terms of things that I'm not good at coloring or drawing, the first thing is obviously hands and feet, and then the next thing is hair. So yeah, starting with the hair, starting with this base color. It's not really close to the base color in the picture, but it's as close as I could get it. Eventually for the shadow point, I did try to go in with a purple and then changing it back to a pink and then changing it to purple, as you can see here. I wasn't really satisfied with the purple at first. It looked weird to me, so that's why I went back in with the pink. But eventually you're going to see that I did come back in with the purple, and I think it looked quite nice. Yep, here's that big jump that I was talking about. As you can see, like I said earlier, I did go back in with the purple, which did look nice. It kind of reminds me of like sunset clouds. So I'm really proud of how the hair turns out. But now going in with the colored pencils and just defining some features, doing the line art. I don't have like colored pens, so I usually do line art with colored pencil. And of course, making the purple areas more purple than originally. I really do like how the purple complements the hair. And adding some actual gold coloring to the constellation, the band on the arm. And then I decided to change the color of the background. Instead of it being completely white, to actually have the girl surrounded in darkness and then the only source of light coming from the lamp. I don't think the colors transition as smoothly as I would have liked. I think I should have increased the ring of light around the lantern. But it is what it is, just me criticizing all mistakes that I see later on in the drawing after the drawing has been completed. But that's what it is being an artist. Whenever you finish a painting, or finish a drawing, you're proud of it, and then you start seeing your mistakes. But I think I read somewhere that if you look at your drawing and if you see mistakes or whatnot, you still have room for improvement. I went in with the black around the lips, but I think I overdid it. My intention wasn't to have her have black lip liner. Going in with this yellow to just produce some bounce light to make the drawing a little bit more realistic, a little bit more three-dimensional. Okay, here's me signing my name. I still haven't figured out what type of signature I want to have for my artwork, but I think I'm going to stick with this for now. And then here is the final reveal. But I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys will stick around for future videos to this channel. Okay then, bye.